Hey everybody, it's Johnny P, the Stonegate Success Coach. It's Tuesday, which is press the stop button day. This is all about our psychological well-being and our physical fitness. I'm going to introduce tool number 5, which is the GPS system. So this is our guidance principle system, a powerful tool against something that can be with you for the rest of your life. So first of all, let me just talk about personal philosophies. What is it that I want to live by? And these are the key things here, some questions maybe to consider, is how is it that I want to live? What is it that I want to do? What do I actually stand for? How can I be that character of example? If you truly want to be that, do you really want to be that role model? Do you want to be that example to the people that are around you, the people that you love? Do you want people to look to you to be that example? Because this is around character, and character is something that we can adopt. Personality is a little bit different. Personalities we're born with, but character is something that we can live. And this is where the GPS system really comes into play. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is principles. What are the principles that I want to live by? And that's a key thing. Good question to ask yourself. What principles are going to guide me? So I'm going to take you through the tool. So one of the principles that I live by now is treat myself like I matter. That is a key principle. I always go back to it because that becomes a guidance system. So one of the principles is treat myself like I matter. So then I start to think about, okay, identity. We need an identity. We look for identity. And this is the B bit. Who is it I want to be? This character of example, maybe. So we start to think about identity. So if I live that principle, the identity that I had maybe would be somebody who's got energy, somebody who's healthy, who's strong. And I start to then form this identity by living this principle. So really start to think about who is it I want to be, this identity piece. And then the next bit on the tool is the do bit and what I call the behaviors. So to live this principle and to be this person that I want to be, what is it then that I have to do? Because that's the key bit. It's the doing bit. We can talk all day long about being a role model and setting the example, showing respect, but actually it comes down to our behaviors. So having real clarity about, okay, so to live this identity and to follow these principles, what is it that I want to do? And then with clarity, write these things down. And then these hold you to account. These hold you straight. Because you know then when you're not doing those behaviors, you're not living that principle. And look, we're all going to have that. We're going to have those days and those situations where we don't live the principle that we want to live by. And that's cool. That's absolutely natural and normal. But this is about reset. Is when those days happen or when those weeks happen, is to go back to that principle, go back to the identity, and then go back to the behaviors. And the last thing on this tool is about rewards. We do things for a reward, a feeling a lot of the time. What is the feeling that you're going to get by living those principles? So that principle there about treat yourself like you matter, the feeling that I get is confidence, high self-esteem. I have this energy around me because I treat myself like my matter. I have this different energy. I have this personal energy that I bring. And look, this doesn't come straight away. This has taken me years and years and years of living this principle. And sometimes I go off track, absolutely. But this principle brings me back. And this is a great thing about a personal philosophy. The philosophy that I want to live by is always there waiting for you. So when sometimes we go off track or we have these times of adversity or we get drawn into other things by other people, I get that. And that's always going to happen. But what's always waiting for me there is personal philosophy, the principles that I want to live by. So when I'm faced with a situation, what is the principle that I want to live by? Do I want to sit there and gossip about my friends? Or is it a principle is that I have loyalty in people's absence? Because then that creates your identity, creates the do bit, the behaviors bit, and also creates the feeling. That feeling of being proud, feeling of being loyal. So yeah, this is a GPS system. This is tool number 5. It's a tough one. It's not a blue pill again. It's not like, oh yeah, you'll do this once and it's done and hello, everything's sorted. That's not the case. This is a constant. This is with you again forever. What is the personal philosophy that I want to live by? Why do I want to do it? What's the rewards that I get? What are the rewards that the other people get around me, especially the people that I love and who are close to me? So that's it. Tool number 5, guidance principle system. Work out your principles. What are they? Work out the identity that you want to be, the B bit. Work out the behaviours, be very specific on this, don't be vague, be very clear, and then work out what are the rewards, why are you actually doing it, what do you get from it, the what's in it for me, but also what will other people get from it if I live that principle. So that's it. I'm going to leave you with that. It's in the Dropbox link. Just click on the link below. There's the other 4 tools in there if you want to use them. Again, it's in your toolbox. If you use it, brilliant. If you don't, not a problem at all. Some tools will resonate, some won't. Anyway, look, have a great Tuesday. Don't forget to press that stop button. Think about your psychological well-being. Think about your fitness, your energy, your vitality. Really, really important, especially in the test that we're facing at the moment with this COVID. But we're going to overcome this test, and we're starting to do that now, which is the important thing to remember. And these tools are there just to help you, help others to get through these adversity and these challenges that we face. Anyway, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.